Hey, Nancy. What the heck is your problem? Do you even think before you act, or do you just follow basic instinct?
Excuse me? Sorry, what is all of this about? Did I do something wrong? I don't understand.
Do you even know what day May 8th is? Huh? When was the last time you looked at a calendar?
That is Mother's Day, right? What about it?
Well, if you knew what day it was, then why didn't you do anything about it? I heard all about it from my mom, you know.
What are you talking about? I sent your mom a present for Mother's Day last year, remember? She took one look at it and told me that she absolutely hated my gift. I mean, she literally called me and was screaming at me over the phone for hours about how much she disliked it. I just figured that it would be much better not to send her anything at all so that that wouldn't happen again.
Excuse me. What are you even talking about right now? Are you slow or something? Seriously, how stupid can you be?
What? That was not an easy decision for me to come to either. Why are you making such a big deal out of this?
Really? So you're telling me that after all your thinking, the best solution you could come up with was not to give her anything at all? You should have been spending that time thinking about a better present to get her for this year. I mean, did you even bother trying to look for something that my mom might like? Did you even once show her some suggestions and ask what she thought about them? This is just basic common sense. Last year, you sent my mom a crappy gift because you just bought her something that you thought she would like. That was your fault. This year, you should have thought harder about what to get her.
Well, I'm sorry. I guess that thought never really crossed my mind. But is it really worth getting this upset about?
Great. So, you feel sorry at least. But do you think that is going to make it Mother's Day again? Mother's Day is an important day where we should be honoring the women who raised us. I mean, do you even care about my mom, Nancy? You know, if it wasn't for my mom, then the two of us would have never met. Did you ever think about that?
Well, yes, you're right. It's too late and we can't turn back time or anything. But maybe if we both think of something, then we can come up with a really good present to send to her. Even if it's a bit late. Better late than never, right?
What are you even saying? You want to try and send something to my mom now? It's way too late. Seriously, are you out of your mind? And just why are you trying to rope me into fixing a mistake that you made in the first place, huh?
I mean, this is your mom we are talking about after all. If anyone would know a good present to get for her, then it would be you, right? I'm sure that if we tried thinking of something together, that we could find something that she would really, really like. Why should I be the only one who has to think about these sorts of things when we are getting a present for your mom? I mean, do you really think your mom wouldn't like getting a gift for Mother's Day even if it arrives a little late?
Wow. You will really try and justify anything, won't you? The bottom line is that thinking about this kind of thing is not my job. Jeez. Don't you know anything about being a good wife? This is super basic stuff.
I'm sorry, John. I'm not trying to make excuses. I promise you, I'm really not. I was just thinking that maybe this is something that we could do together as a married couple. I mean, all of my friends say that they think of Mother's Day presents together with their spouses.
And what the heck do they know? This kind of thing is women's work. There is no arguing otherwise. And besides, you should not be comparing yourself to your friends when you will only ever be half the wife that they are. You should not even try to use them as a reference. You're so much worse than all of them. The only people that you need to listen to are me and my mom. Just do as we say and don't get mixed up with what other people are telling you. I mean, honestly, Nancy, I really thought that getting along with my parents was something that you actually cared about. So straighten up and try to think about their needs a little more. Ever since we got married, you have just been useless.
John, please. There is really no need to talk to me like that. I'm sorry for any mistakes that I made. Really. And of course I care about your mom and getting along with your parents. You know that I do. I can see why you might be upset, but I just didn't think that this would upset you this much.
Well, if you can't understand why I'm upset, then try and use that silly little head of yours and think for once. Even my mom feels this way about you, you know? She is always going on about how clueless and stupid you can be. She calls you one of the worst wives that she has ever had the displeasure of meeting. When we first met, I never thought that you were that bad. But now I see that you were just trying to trick me until we got married, weren't you?
Wait, what? Please just hold on for a second. Did your mom really say all of that about me? Does she really think that? And you completely agree with her?
That's right. She is always saying she hates you. And then whenever we stay at her house, she also complains about how you never do anything to help out. You just sit around as if you're some guest in a hotel or something like that. And more than that, at least my brother's wife has a job and earns money for her family. But you don't even do anything.
But Kelly and Brian live with your parents, don't they? And anyway, I help out with the cooking when we go over there. And Kelly always tells me not to worry about doing other work and to take it easy. I thought she was being kind to me.
Wow. You really don't know anything, do you? I mean, are you expecting me to sympathize with you or something like that? All my mom wants is for you to use your head for once and actually try helping out around the house for once. It doesn't matter what Kelly tells you. It's not her house. Got it?
Yes, I guess that makes sense. I'm really sorry. But if that's the case, then I really wish that they would just tell me that they want me to help more. Because otherwise I end up sitting in the living room and keeping your dad company while I'm there. But does that really upset them all that much? I mean, is that why you're always so upset on the drive back home?
That's exactly right. I mean, just look at Kelly. She is a far better wife than you will ever be. You can't even compare.
Well, I'm sorry. I guess I'll try and do better in the future.
Oh, please. Look, you're my wife. Did you really expect to be able to just sit around never doing anything for the rest of your life once we were married? You had better straighten up and learn to help out. I honestly can't believe that I have to explain all of this to you.
Okay, you're right. I'm really, really sorry for not thinking about this before. Next time we go to your parents' house, I promise to be more helpful and not sit around as much.
That's more like it. But honestly, the fact that I had to come and explain all of this to you is just ridiculous. I mean, do you need everyone to spell out every little thing to you? Are you that dense? Man, you really piss me off sometimes, you know that?
You're right, John. I'm sorry for always being so useless. I promise that I'll do better.
Whatever. Enough. This is just pathetic now. I don't want to hear any of your sniveling. Anyways, I'm going to the bar tonight before I go home. Don't wait up for me.
Oh, you're going to the bar again?
Are you really trying to pick another fight right now? Why do you always have to complain about anything that I want to do, huh?
I'm sorry, it's just... Well, weren't you worried about how much you were spending going out drinking? I remember the other day that you came home talking about how you drank way too much and spent all the cash you had in your wallet.
So what if I did? That is what credit cards are for.
Well, sure. Of course you can just pay with a card, but you have to pay those back eventually too, you know?
Oh, gee. Really? No, I'm an idiot who doesn't understand how something as universal as credit cards work. Thank you, Einstein. Any other wonderful insights from that genius brain of yours? I'll just take money out of the grocery budget. It's that simple. Honestly, you have got to be one of the stupidest people that I have ever met.
Please, you know that we have a strict budget. We talked about this last month too, didn't we? If you keep going out to drink every day and using the credit card, then we won't be able to afford to buy groceries once we have paid the card off.
And what is your point?
Well, my point is just that. Are you going to give me more money to buy food later this month once we need it?
What are you talking about? Why would I ever do something like that? Maybe if you would stop eating all of the food in the house, then we would not have this problem. Honestly, for a woman as useless as you who does nothing all day, you would think that you were a teenager or something the way you shovel food in your mouth. You're the real reason that we are always running out of money for groceries. Not me. How about you just stop eating? I'm sure that will solve the problem.
John, please. Don't you think that this is all a little cruel? I mean, isn't this taking things a bit far?
No, of course it's not. And if you were not pissing me off all the time, then maybe this would not be happening. Have you ever thought of that? Everything, and I mean everything going wrong in this house is all your fault.
John, how can you say that? Please, can't we just calm down and talk about this?
Shut up. I have had enough of you. Anyways, I'm going to be taking a cab home. After the stress you've given me, I'm not going to be able to drive by the time I leave the bar. So find some time tonight to go to my office and pick up the car.
What? You want me to go to your office tonight and get the car?
Yeah, duh. If the car isn't back at home by tomorrow morning, then how am I supposed to go to work? Why do you make me spell out every little thing for you? There is a spare key in the house, so just get it done. Or would you rather I get fired? Is that what you want?
Okay, John. I'm sorry. I'll go and pick up the car for you.
Good. Now hurry up and get it done now. Hey, Nancy. You have got a lot of explaining to do. Why did you go and tell my parents that you were pregnant? What were you thinking? Do you know how embarrassed I am because of you?
I'm so sorry for missing your call. I promise that I just didn't see it. It won't happen again. But you're mad I told your parents I'm pregnant?
Of course I am. This is what I literally just said. Can't you read? Don't you think you should have at least told me first?
I only told your parents once it seemed like the pregnancy was going well. I mean, you never know what can happen at any point in the pregnancy, but it felt like the right time to tell them. And also, I did tell you that I was pregnant. Several times. But you were always drinking when I did. Maybe you just forgot?
What are you even talking about? I never ever remember you telling me that you were pregnant. And why are you telling me all of this important stuff when I'm drinking anyways, huh? Are you really that stupid?
Well, John, I'm sorry that this has upset you so much, but when you come home, the first thing that you do is start drinking, so there wasn't really a time when I could tell you when you were sober.
Oh my god, really? More excuses? I don't believe you. I think that you always tried to tell me when I was drunk so that you could try and hide it from me, didn't you?
What? No! Why would I even do that? Please, be reasonable.
Besides, you should have told me the moment that you found out. We should be celebrating this. Why didn't you tell me sooner?
Well, it's like I said. You never know what can happen, especially in the early stages of a pregnancy. I just didn't want to announce anything too early in case something bad happened later. I was just trying to think a bit more, just like you're always telling me to.
You're just full of excuses today, aren't you? It's your job as a wife to tell me these things right away.
Okay, I'm sorry. I promise to be more careful in the future. But I also want to say that I was just trying to be careful by not saying anything. But I guess now you have heard everything from your parents?
Of course. They came to me to congratulate me, but I didn't even know what they were talking about. They had to explain everything to me, and I was caught totally off guard. It was so embarrassing.
You really didn't even have a single clue? I mean, you couldn't even tell from looking at me. But you're not the only one. I still haven't even told my own parents that I'm pregnant.
I don't care about your stupid parents. I'm the father of that baby inside you, and you should have told me first. You're my wife, and you need to understand your place. I don't care about when you tell your own family.
Well, yes, we are married. But I just thought it would be better to tell everyone at once.
You shouldn't have been making those decisions anyway. You should have told me the moment you found out and then let me decide who you tell and when. I'm the husband and you need to listen to me. Is that really so hard to understand?
I'm really starting to get the feeling that you don't respect me or my parents. First, on Mother's Day, you told me not to waste money sending presents to my own mother and that I should only ever send gifts to your mom. Of course, you were really, really drunk when you said it, so maybe you don't remember. But these are my parents we are talking about. They are some of the most important people in my life. I should be able to tell them when I want to.
Maybe they are important to you, but you are forgetting one little detail. You're my wife, and that means the only opinion that matters here is mine. It's your job as my spouse to just shut up and do as I say. Do you understand me?
How can you say such a thing? Do you really mean all of this?
The only parents that matter here are mine. I don't give a damn about your parents, and neither should you. Do you understand me? You married into my family, which means the only people's happiness who you should be concerned with are me and my parents. Thinking about anyone else is just a waste of time. Maybe, in the future, when we have a little more time and resources, we can start to do things for your parents. But until then, you may as well just forget about them. Got it? Just get that through your thick skull and quit arguing with me, Nancy.
You're being absurd right now. You can't honestly believe all of what you're saying right now, right? I mean, this is just getting to be ridiculous.
Nancy, if you want to do anything for your parents ever, then you have to make sure that you make me and my family happy first. My family comes first now, and your family comes second. That is just how marriage works, don't you get that?
Where did all of this come from? You were never like this when we were dating. Sure, I may have been a little wishy-washy and indecisive, which might have led me to rely on you for help and guidance a little too much. But I thought it was because I could trust you. I guess I was wrong about that, though. Tell me honestly, what am I to you?
What are you? What do you mean? You're a housewife. Nothing more than that.
I see. I was afraid that you would say that. But somehow I knew that you would.
That is right. As my wife, you should be pouring your heart and soul into whatever it is that I ask of you.
Right. I see. I think I finally understand now. Thank you for clearing all of this up for me. Well, anyways, I guess I'll go ahead and tell my parents that I'm pregnant now.
I already told you that I don't care about your parents or what you tell them. Just do whatever you want. But this weekend, we should make a formal announcement. Plus, we are going to go to my parents' house to see them and tell them in person. So you better prepare for that.
I see. I'll be ready for it by then.
Hey, are you home yet? Where are you?
Yes, I just got home. I'm walking to the front door now. But don't you think that all of this is just a little bit much?
What? What are you talking about, woman? What is too much?
I mean, don't you think that that was a little much making me go home alone after I came all the way to your parents' house to tell them in person about the pregnancy? After all, I'm the one who is pregnant and carrying our kid. Did you really think it was the best idea to just kick me out and make me go home alone?
Well, what other choice did I even have? After all, you needed to have some kind of way to prove to my family that you're a good wife who listens to what her husband tells her to do. I was just showing them that you were finally starting to take some responsibility for yourself.
But everyone else was eating that delicious-looking steak that your dad had grilled. Why was I only allowed to eat the salad? What was up with that?
What are you talking about? Isn't it obvious? I don't need or want to be married to a fatty, and you have been putting on the pounds. Besides, you should not be eating too much red meat while you're pregnant. Wasn't it enough just to look at it and enjoy the smells?
Okay, that's it. I'm at the limits of my patience. I'm sick of this.
What are you even getting mad about now? It's not my fault if you're not allowed to have certain foods when you're pregnant. Be mad at your body, not me. If you're hungry, then how about you prepare something for yourself at home?
I'm not going home. I'm going to stay with my parents. My dad just got here to pick me up.
What are you talking about? What is all this?
It's really not that complicated. I'm going to do literally what I just said. My dad is going to take me back to my parents' house for a bit. That is it.
But why? I don't understand. Why are you doing this?
Really? You really can't understand? There is not a single clue or hint that you can think of as to why I might be doing this? Wow. Maybe you really are a heartless person. I think the only person here whose actions are really inexplicable is you.
What are you talking about? What did I even do? I mean, is this really such a big deal that you had to get your dad involved in our business?
Is it a big deal? Did you really just ask that? Do you even realize all of the cruel things that you have said to me and put me through? Do you really lack all self-awareness? I mean, even your mom has been bullying me this whole time.
But we were just doing what we did because you're getting fat. It was all for your sake.
No, I'm not. I'm pregnant, you butthead. You literally made me sit and eat a small salad while the rest of you enjoyed a steak dinner. Even if I was getting fat, that wouldn't be acceptable. You were literally laughing at me while watching my face to see my reaction. Was that all for my sake too? Do you really not understand how upsetting that was?
But come on. You're just making a big deal out of nothing right now. Stop being difficult so that we can talk this out like normal people.
I'm not being difficult. I have had it with you. I don't want anything to do with you ever again as long as I live.
Come on. You're really overreacting here.
By the way, I told my dad all about the way that you have been treating me. He is spitting mad. Like absolutely furious. He told me that I could stay with them as long as I needed to. But you can't even see how cruel and awful the things that you were doing and saying to me were. You're barely even human anymore. I really, truly believe that. You have never once ever listened to anything that I have tried to say to you, and have never taken my side in anything.
Wait, please, Nancy. Let's just talk about this. I mean, you're already pregnant, right? With my son, so...
So what? What do you want? Just spit it out. I have already decided that I don't want our child to have anything to do with you. Not only that, but I want a divorce as well.
Wait, please. Just slow down. You're acting too rashly right now.
No, I'm not. Me and my child are going to live happily together with my parents. The only thing we will be taking from you will be child support payments. And granted that I may not actually be able to keep our child away from you, if you ever want to see them, then you will pay up.
Just wait. Wait just a second so we can talk this out. You're taking this way too far. It does not have to be this big a deal. We need to discuss all of this.
You're the one who made it a big deal. I'm just resolving things. Even when I asked you something as normal as to stop drinking every single day, you still would not listen. Instead, you just turned around and told me that it was all my fault that you were drinking that much in the first place. You're pathetic.
Okay, Nancy. I get it. I understand you're mad. But I really think that we should just calm down and talk about this in person. So please, come back home and I'll meet you there and we can talk about all of this calmly.
Yeah, that is not going to happen. You have had plenty of chances to turn yourself around until now, but never once have you ever reflected on your actions. There is nothing left to say to you. We are through.
Can't you see that you're the one who isn't listening to me? You can't just decide all of this for yourself. We are married. We need to make these decisions together.
Oh, please. Don't even try to turn this on me. It's so transparent what you're doing. Are you really going to pretend that now is the time that you're actually going to listen to what I have to say? Give me a break. In fact, every time I have tried to talk to you, you have been too drunk to do anything but tell me to shut up and boss me around. Why would I even want to listen to you in the first place?
Nancy, are you really sure about this? I mean, are you really, really sure about becoming a single mother? How are you going to raise a child all by yourself?
I'll be fine. I'm going to be living with my parents. The kid is going to grow up with plenty of child support, no alcoholic father around causing chaos, and loving grandparents who are more than eager to help out. They have already told me that they are willing to do whatever they need to help me. My dad works, so money will not be an issue, and my mom stays at home, so I'll have plenty of help. I can even get a job.
Fine then. So that is how you're really going to be about all of this? Well, good. Be that way. I don't need a selfish, arrogant, high-handed woman like you in my life anyways. Do whatever you want then. See if I care.
I was already intending to do just that. Anyways, I'm going to be mailing you the divorce papers. All you need to do is sign them and we can officially end this pathetic excuse for a marriage.
Oh, no, you don't. I'll be the one sending the papers, not the other way around. How do you like that? I'll be the one divorcing you.
Yeah, sure, whatever. You can do whatever you need to protect your precious pride. Just so long as the end result is the same. As for the child support you will be paying me, we can go ahead and arrange to talk about that with lawyers present at another time. I'll have my lawyer contact you about that.
As if I would even bother showing up. Do you really think I'm about to shell out money so you can raise some brat that I haven't even met? You will never get me to pay anything. I'll tell everyone that you got pregnant with my kid and ran away. I'll make you regret everything. Hey! Hello? Are you still there? Hey, Nancy. It's been a while, hasn't it? How have things been? How are you doing?
Ew, gross. It's you. What do you want now?
Nancy, please. You don't have to be so rude to me. I just was curious. Has the kid been born yet? How does he look? Is he cute? Does he look like me? Please, I have to know.
Oh, God. Please, don't make me laugh. Why would I tell you anything about our kid, huh? What gives you the right to know?
Come on, Nancy. Don't be like this. I mean, that kid is just as much part of me as they are part of you.
Okay, then. If you really care that much, then why haven't you done anything to support us? You failed to show up to any of the meetings I arranged to discuss child support, and you even went so far as to say that you have absolutely no intention of ever sending a dime. So don't come to me pretending like all of a sudden you care about being a father to our son. I'll not have it.
So it is a boy. Of course it is. I bet he looks just like me. Please, Nancy. There is no need to focus so much on the past. I just want to ask about my kid. My son. Isn't it natural that I should be curious?
Please. You haven't paid a single cent in child support. So why do you think I owe you any details about my son? He's not even your son. You're nothing to him. As far as he's concerned, you don't even exist.
Please, Nancy. You don't have to be so mean about all of this. There is no need to talk to me like that. I get it now. I'm finally ready to be a dad. It might have taken me a little bit longer than you would have liked, but I'm finally ready. So please, can I just see our son's face?
For the last time, he is not your son. And I don't believe that someone like you could change into a better person that quickly. So no, you can't see his face. I won't allow it. I want you to leave us alone and never contact me again.
Nancy, you can't be serious about this. A boy needs his father. Please, you can't do this.
Are we done here? We want nothing to do with you.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll just spit it out. Nancy, will you take me back? I want to remarry.
What? What are you even saying right now? I can't believe what I'm reading. Whatever you're planning, no, I refuse. John, I hate your guts. I hate every fiber of your being. Why would I want to be married to you again?
Just think about it, Nancy. You can't just say no to a proposal that quickly. You need to take more time. I mean, there was a time when we both loved each other, right? The kid is proof that we once did, isn't he?
You're right. The one thing I'm grateful to you for is giving me my beloved child. But the answer is still no. It will always be no. And nothing will ever change my mind.
Well then, can you at least let me live with you?
What did you just say? You can't be serious.
The thing is, my company treats me so poorly. And recently I got really sick and couldn't work. The company basically made me quit and I don't have a job anymore, so... Please.
Oh, wow. Really? That sounds horrible. But why should I care?
Because, well, maybe you could help me get back on my feet. After all, your dad is in upper management for a pretty powerful company, right? I was thinking that maybe he could put in a good word for me.
I knew it. I knew that you had some secret little motive. Tell me, John, if you hadn't just lost your job, would you have ever asked me to remarry you? Because I really doubt it. And to think that you tried to leverage my child to get your way. It's pathetic. You're pathetic. Just a sad, sad excuse for a human being.
No, you have got it all wrong. It's not like that at all. I really want to try again and have a family with you, Nancy. Please, going home alone to our house every day. It gets so lonely. I miss you.
That house is not my home anymore, and I'm getting sick of all your lies. Besides, I know all about your other woman. I know that almost the moment that we got divorced, you found a girlfriend. If you want company, then go to her.
Oh, her. You know about that, huh? Well, that was just a rebound.
Whatever. All I know is that I will never trust someone like you ever again. So whatever you have to ask of me, the answer is already no. And if you don't have anything left to say, then I think I'm going to be taking my leave now.
Wait, no. Nancy, please. I'm really serious about getting married again. Just think about it for a little longer. I promise to quit drinking and be the best dad you have ever seen. I swear.
Okay then. Prove it. Pay everything you should have paid to me in child support up till now in one lump sum and maybe I'll consider it.
But we are going to be a family again. Surely there's no need for me to do that, right?
You need to take responsibility as a father first before anyone in this house will even consider calling someone like you family. So if you're not really willing to do that, then I can never trust you again. It's that simple. Besides, don't lie. You were doing all of this just to try and move to another job. You all but said so yourself.
No, it was not that. I promise you. You have got it all wrong. It's just a big misunderstanding.
Man, you really are persistent, huh? Well, if you're not going to accept what I have already told you here, then I'm just going to block you. I don't know what life will have in store for you next. But if you're ever going to try and become a father again in the future, I really hope that you clean up your act. For the other woman's sake. Goodbye.
No, wait, Nancy. You can't do this to me. Please, just listen to what I have to say. We are not done here. Please, Nancy, come back. Nancy!
After being fired from his job, John struggled for a long time to find another company that would hire him before he finally just gave up and ended up moving in with his parents. Even though he thought he would be safe and have some room to breathe there, the fact that he would not even look for a job made his parents so angry that they eventually kicked him out of the house and left him to fend for himself. As to what he is up to now, I honestly have no idea and don't really care. I only hope that he does not try to find me. Speaking of me, I have been focusing on raising my beautiful baby son with the help of my parents. There have been a lot of ups and downs with many, many challenges behind me and still yet more to come. But seeing his beautiful smile reminds me that it's all worth it. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this. Honey, you forgot to bring the lunch that I packed for you. You were the one that requested for me to make fried chicken of all things today. I woke up extra early to make it for you too. What a waste.
Oh gosh, I'm sorry. I put it down on the counter but totally forgot about it. But it's not a total waste. I'll take it tomorrow.
But how many times has that happened this month alone? You're so forgetful. Just the other day, you forgot your wallet and couldn't buy lunch. That's why I offered to make you lunch in the first place.
I've always been like this. Even as a child, I would forget to bring a lot of things or where I put things. My mother had to keep going to my school and bringing me the things I forgot. Once, I forgot to bring my gym clothes for PE class, so I had her bring them to me.
You need to be more careful. You don't even remember what you forgot until someone tells you about it. It makes me really worried about you.
It would be great if I remembered everything before I left the house. But it's just not my destiny, I guess.
Will you be okay tomorrow? You're leaving for Spain in the morning. I won't be able to help you.
I'll be fine. You don't have to worry that much about me.
I can't help but worry. You have your head too high up in the clouds. You rarely have business trips, so there's no routine that you can fall back on to help you remember things.
Could you please stop treating me like a child? I can handle going on a business trip without your help, believe it or not.
But you weren't even able to book a plane ticket by yourself. I'm so worried about you. I can't help it.
I can buy a plane ticket. Why are you being so condescending?
But you forgot where you put your passport when you were about to buy the ticket. I had to tell you where it was, and then you forgot to buy the ticket. In the end, I had to do it for you.
That's different. It doesn't mean that I can't buy the ticket myself. I had other things to do and you were free, so I gave you something to do. We both win in that situation.
That makes no sense. Honestly, it feels like I'm your secretary more than your wife sometimes.
Well, I wouldn't mind you being that. It would make me love you even more.
Oh, what am I going to do with you? Make sure you packed everything that you need before you leave for the trip. It's going to be a disaster if you forget any important work documents.
All the papers I need for work are in the cloud, so I can print them wherever and whenever I need them. If I forget to pack something, I can just buy it when I'm there. It's not really a problem if money can solve it.
That's true. You can do anything as long as you have your wallet and your phone. But you still need to be careful to bring at least those two things with you.
Yeah, I got it.
Even after reminding you, you still forgot something. Why didn't you call me? What have you been doing?
Really? I already landed. What did I forget?
What? You landed already? How were you able to do that?
Well, the pilot did most of the work, you know? Anyway, sorry. I woke up later than I had planned to this morning, so I was in a hurry to leave.
Well, the thing you forgot was your passport. How were you able to get on the plane?
Oh, what?
Something is a little off here. How were you able to get a flight internationally without your passport? How could you forget something this important?
Oh, I think that must be my old one.
Nope. You only have the one. We disposed of the old one when you were new 2 years ago. This is definitely your passport.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I lost that one a while ago and already replaced it. Where did you find it? I was looking all over for it.
It was on the counter. None of this makes any sense. I would have known if you had lost your passport before. Why does it seem like you're trying to hide something? Is it because you're not actually going to Spain, so you didn't need a passport? Where are you?
What are you talking about? I told you I replaced it, didn't I? That's that. You know I lose things all the time.
This is all so suspicious. Are you really on a business trip?
Why are you doubting me now?
Fine then. I'm going to call your company and ask them about this trip.
What? Don't be crazy. Why would you need to call my company? Don't do that.
Because you're acting weird. Prove to me that you really are on a business trip.
Fine. I'll take pictures and send them to you. Will that make you happy?
No, that won't do. You can just find any random pictures on the internet. That won't be enough to make me believe you.
Then tell me, what should I do in order for you to believe me?
The best thing to do in this situation would be to have someone else vouch for you. I would know for sure that you were on a trip if I were to ask someone from your office.
Do you not trust me or something? Why won't you just believe what I say? All this drama over a lost passport.
Because there's no way you can travel without a passport. You expect me to believe you just replaced your passport in secret without even asking me if I had seen it? Nothing about this makes sense. The more I think about it, the more it seems like you've been lying the whole time about this business trip. There's no way you're in Spain now. You're somewhere else, aren't you?
Of course not. I think you've been watching too many movies. How lucky for you to have the time to watch movies all day and get crazy ideas while I'm busting my butt putting food on the table.
What? Are you making fun of me? Do you think I'm stupid?
I think it's true. This sounds like it's more of a plot for a movie than real life.
That's not it at all. I think what you've done to this point has been weird, so that's why I'm doubting you. If I'm wrong, then explain to me what's going on.
I'm telling you, you're overthinking this. I am where I'm supposed to be. I'm on a business trip.
Even if you really are on a business trip, your destination could be different from the place that you said you were going to. I don't know why you would tell me the wrong destination, though. The more I think about it, the more that things just don't add up. This is weird.
You're the one that's acting weird. Just listen to what I have to say. Don't just make up weird scenarios in your head.
I'm looking at your company's number right now. It would be great if I could talk to someone from your department. I'll call you later.
Wait a second. Wendy! Hey!
Did I make you wait? It took some time, but I got to the bottom of everything.
Did you really call them? Did you really call the office?
Of course I did. I was able to talk to your manager, Paul. How lucky of me that he was in the office today.
Oh God. Did you really?
Paul said that you aren't scheduled to go on a business trip. Instead, you had asked for a paid vacation for the next few days. Would you mind explaining that to me?
Well, it wasn't my intention to trick you or anything like that. I just wanted to go travel somewhere by myself.
You're still not telling me the truth. You wouldn't have to come up with such an elaborate plan just to go on a solo trip. I think you're hiding something that's even bigger than that. You should come clean now.
I'm not hiding anything. I hope you didn't say anything unnecessary to my manager.
I don't know what you mean by unnecessary. All I asked him was, where did you say you were going? But I will admit that I embellished some of the details when he asked me why I called.
What did you say?
I said that I couldn't contact my husband, so I called his office to find out if they had seen him. Or did I say that I wasn't sure of your safety? Anyways, I wanted information, so I made it sound like it was an emergency.
That's a little over the top, isn't it? I knew you'd been watching too many movies, pretending to be a spy or something.
You were the one that started lying first, so I guess we're just both liars.
That might be true. But you shouldn't have involved Paul in this.
You wouldn't tell me the truth, so what else could I do? I had to talk to your manager to find out. He started to worry about you too, so he asked around the office about you.
Asked around? What did he ask about?
He asked if there was anyone that knew where you were going today.
Wait a minute. Everyone in the office knows about my trip now?
That's right. If I didn't make it sound urgent, I wouldn't be able to find out. I did what I had to do. So now everyone knows that you disappeared and that you're missing.
I'm not. I'm texting you right now, aren't I?
But only a few minutes ago, you were making excuses and being vague. You wouldn't tell me anything, so I had to go and find out for myself. You're the one that brought this onto yourself.
Oh, man.
I don't have time to play your games anymore. I found a person that knew your plans. I guess you can say that he ratted you out.
What? Who was it?
Who do you think it was? I won't tell you. But there is someone that knows you're having an affair and that you're now in Vegas with your girlfriend.
Was it Smith? I bet it was. That bold, big-mouthed son of a…
I'm not saying a word. But did you hear what I said? You're having an affair. This really is turning out like some bad movie. I guess it wasn't just my bored little housewife mind getting carried away, was it?
All right, fine. You caught me.
There it is. But you must be resenting your friend and coworker right now.
Smith and his stupid mouth. I told him not to tell anyone.
You have no right to be mad at him. He heard that you went missing. He thought that something happened to you while you were on your lover's getaway. He was actually worried about you.
He should have took that secret with him to the grave. I trusted him, so that's why I told him.
He was worried about your life, so of course he would come clean. He was trying to save you. But you're totally fine and no one's life is in danger. Yet.
This all happened because you told Paul a completely made-up lie. You shouldn't be tricking other people.
I don't want to hear that from you. You're forgetting something really important. You're the one having an affair right now. From the information that I got, that woman you're with now works at a company that your company does business with. Did I get that right?
Did Smith tell you that too?
That wasn't all that I heard. That woman is also married, and her husband works at the same company that she does. So, this is a double affair.
So, now you know everything. That good-for-nothing Smith. I'm not going to forgive him for this.
You're the one that's in the wrong here. It seems like her husband's quite up there in the chain of command. He's also friends with your manager. Your manager was also shocked when he heard about the affair.
Well, my manager is the one that's in charge with the business between the two companies. I heard that those two are always talking to each other. They seem to get along.
Get along? They do more than just that. They even go fishing together on the weekends. Your manager was a little hesitant to tell his friend about the affair. This won't only affect their personal life, but business between the two companies as well.
So, they will keep it silent then?
It's not like they can just ignore something like an affair. In the end, the manager did tell his friend everything that he knows. I think your manager is talking to that company as we speak.
What? Now?
You're with that woman right now, aren't you? Did you tell her that you guys have been discovered?
No. I didn't want to ruin the fun mood that we have. She was looking forward to this trip for a long time.
I don't think those happy feelings will continue for very much longer. It would be better if you told her now that people know about everything that you guys are doing. You guys are standing very close to the edge and things are about to hit the fan for the both of you.
Okay, I get what you mean. I'll tell her now. There are many things I want to say to you as well, but for now, just let me say this. This affair wasn't a careless thing or a moment of weakness.
What? You're trying to say that you're serious about her?
Right now, this just seems like a dirty affair, but we really do love each other a lot.
I see. So from now on, no matter what happens, you guys are ready to face what's coming to you together? Then I'm not going to hold anything back. I'm going to get every last dime I can from you during the divorce.
You can ask for any amount you want. After we're finally divorced, I'll be completely free and Sharon and I can start a new life together.
Oh, really? Then I hope you can have fun on your trip with Sharon. Don't bother coming back to this house.
Wendy, hear me out. I'm about to board the flight to come back.
What? You plan on coming back here? You could have stayed there for a lot longer for all I care. I don't even want to see your face anymore.
Sharon has to go back now. She left me at the hotel. So I also decided to leave.
Sharon? Oh, you mean the woman you're having an affair with, right? Why did she leave so suddenly?
Earlier, she got a call from her husband. If she went home right away, he was going to forgive her. That's what she told me.
Oh, so that's why she left?
Yeah.
That would mean that she doesn't want her husband to leave her, doesn't it?
You could say that.
Oh! What about what you said to me earlier? Something about you guys being serious about each other? You were willing to pay whatever you needed to.
I'm also a bit shocked by the turn of events.
You were the only one that was taking the relationship seriously. Then, you were tossed aside by your lover.
I don't need you to put it into words.
You were ready to throw everything away for her. Even I'm embarrassed for you.
Anyway, I'll be heading home now.
Well, I can see why. There's nowhere else you can go now.
I know I deserve to hear all the things that you're going to say to me. Let's talk it all out when I get back. I want to apologize to you in person.
No, I don't need an apology from you. There's really no point to you coming back here. By the time you get here, I will be long gone. You're just coming back to an empty house.
Why?
I'm taking all my stuff and leaving.
Leaving? Where will you go?
I'm not telling you that. Let's just say I'll be at a hotel and then at a friend's house.
What do you plan to do if you were to leave me? You don't even have a job.
I'll find a job. I'll do what I have to do. It seems like you look down on me because I wasn't working, but it's not like I'm stupid. I did better than you did in school. I'm so disappointed in you.
I don't think any of us would benefit from a divorce. Please, give me a chance. Let's talk this through first.
Did you forget that you already agreed to a divorce earlier? My. You really are extremely forgetful.
The situation has changed since then.
Oh, you mean you were tossed aside by the woman you were having an affair with? So now you want things to go back to the way they were? You lost your side piece, so now you're coming back to me. Don't play around like that.
I made a mistake, okay? I came to my senses.
Oh, you're finally seeing that you were wrong. I see. It doesn't matter what you say now. I'm not going to change my thoughts or my feelings towards you.
Do you understand what I'm going through? I'm going to lose everything.
Of course you are. You made a really bad decision going after someone from the company that you do business with. You'll be really lucky if you don't get fired, but I don't see how you can avoid that.
You're taking everything so lightly, as if you're talking about some stranger.
But we are strangers now. I've already decided that we are getting a divorce, so you won't be anything to me anymore.
Why won't you just do things my way? Everyone betrayed me and is leaving me.
Don't play the victim in this. You were the one that did what you wanted without thinking of anyone else.
How did this happen?
If you hadn't forgotten your passport, you could have been living in your life for a little longer.
Why did I forget to take that with me? I was careful and checked everything last night too.
I'm done being played by you. I don't want anything to do with you anymore. But for once, I'm glad you forgot something. Your forgetfulness actually saved me this time. It sucks to be tricked for this long.
Where did all my planning go wrong? I shouldn't have told you it was Spain. I don't know why I tried to get fancy with it.
Looks like you're the one who got caught up pretending to be a spy and lying to everyone.
I guess so.
But it turns out your real trip wasn't to Spain. It was to a place called Misery. And you're the only passenger on that flight. After that, my husband was let go from his company. I don't know if his girlfriend's husband had anything to do with Chris's termination or not, but it's definitely possible. Anyway, as promised, I took him to the cleaners in the divorce. Chris was able to get a new job, but there's no way he's living comfortably after losing 70% of his savings in the marriage, as well as shelling out alimony every month. I heard that my ex had asked his parents for financial aid, but he was turned away. His own parents couldn't forgive him for what he did either. Because of his carelessness, just like that, he lost everything and everyone that he knew. As for me, I started to live by myself and a friend found me a job. So, I can say that I'm living quite a comfortable life. I don't know if I would say Chris is a perfect example of how not to live. But he definitely taught me that something so small can have very large rippling effects on your life. And that one should always be careful with what they forget to bring. Thanks for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe for more videos.
Hey, so with the way things are going, I'm wondering what you're going to get. Hi, Penny. I'm not sure what you mean. I just came back from the supermarket. Do you want to know what I'm making for lunch? No, silly, your inheritance. What does this will look like? We're family, so I have a right to know too. So tell me, how much was it? I don't see why you need to know, though. You're just my sister-in-law. Don't be like that. I just told you why. We're family. I have a right to know. Do you not see me as family? Well, yes, you are family. But this is my inheritance and my property from my side of the family. I don't need to tell you. Besides, it's all very personal information. I don't want any trouble. When my mom died, there was a lot of fighting over who inherited what. So my dad forbade me from telling anyone when he passed. Oh, there was trouble before. Yeah, it was quite ugly. Even though we were all family, there was a lot of fighting and a lot of hurt among our relatives. Everyone kept pressing us for more information and more shares. It was very hard for my father and I to take. We were still mourning my mother when it was happening. But I was so lucky to have your brother by my side. He really supported me through that tough time. He tried to protect me as much as he could, and he was always there when I needed him. That's when I thought that I needed to marry him. Oh, wow. How nice for you and Peter. Since you married my brother, that means that we are family. Since I'm your family, you should tell me. Didn't we just go through this? Your father told you about your inheritance once. He told you because you're family, yeah? Well, you won't tell me. That means that you don't think of me as family. If I'm wrong, then tell me. What did you get? How much was it? Well, let's start with property, okay? I heard that your father owned all the property around the house as well. Is that right? Yes, that's true. And what else is there? There was a bit of money that he had saved up. Just as I thought. That means that I can borrow money from you, right? You're gonna borrow money again? I just lent you $300 last week. Yeah, but I'm the one looking after my parents. Do you know how tough that is on me? I need the money. Your in-laws need your help. As a part of this family, it's your duty to help out any way you can, don't you think so? It's not like you don't have the means to help out either. You just inherited land and money. You can afford to give some of it to us, right? You won't just keep it all to yourself. That'd be very selfish. Peter even told me that I can count on you if I had any problems. You said you wanted to pay Peter back, right? Didn't you? Since he was there for you when you needed him, it's time for you to return the favor. Okay, I understand. How much do you need? Just $300. That's not a lot. Okay, fine. I'll send you the money tomorrow. That's excellent. Thank you very much. But please let this be the last time. I don't want to turn this into a habit. I still need to pay my father's hospital bills. Yeah, sure. Anything you say. I'll only ask you when I really need it. You don't mind, right?
I'm so sorry about your father, Carmen. I haven't been back for a very long time, so when I heard, I was really surprised.
Bruno. Wow, it's been ages since we last talked. Yeah, my father is in the hospital right now.
Actually, I went to see him a while ago. He's very worried about you.
He is? Well, that's just like him. He only worries about other people and never himself.
Yeah, he's always been a nice person to everyone, so that's why it made me sad to hear that he's sick. Oh, by the way, sorry that I wasn't able to attend your wedding last year.
You don't have to apologize. You were busy with work. I totally get it.
About that, I know I said that it was because of work, but that was a lie.
What? You lied to me?
The truth is, I couldn't handle the fact that you were getting married. I couldn't bring myself to go. I really did get transferred, but it was my request. I needed to get away for a while.
Wait, are you saying what I think you're saying?
Sorry, this isn't the time. Right now we need to worry about your father. I was so shocked when I saw him.
He hasn't been quite himself ever since Mom died 2 years ago. His health kept on declining. He already had underlying health issues, but the depression seems to have sped up the problems. I couldn't take care of him at home anymore, so that's why he's in the hospital now.
Your dad also said that he's worried about your marriage. Are you happy with the way your life is now?
Wow, that's very sudden. But yeah, I guess I can say that I'm happy with the way things are for the two of us.
That's good to hear. Then it's fine, I guess. Anyway, I'll be in town for work for the time being. I'll be sure to pay your father a visit as often as I can.
Thank you so much. I'm planning on doing the same. If you ever have time, let's have a chat again, okay? Oh, your dad passed away. It must have been rough for him all the way to the end. He's with my mother now. They must be really happy together. That's a nice thought. Okay, that's the end of the formalities. It's time to get down to business. Let's talk about the inheritance. What? Oh no. Did you forget? You said that you'd tell me about your dad's estate and how much you're inheriting. Let's start with the money. So, how much are you going to get? There isn't any money. What? What do you mean? Before you said that he had a bit of money saved. Yes, but what's left will be used for funeral expenses and his hospital bills. I've also been lending you money, so there isn't any left. No, wait. There's no money at all? The only thing that's left is the property? How embarrassing for you. Oh well, better than nothing, I guess. We're gonna make the best of what we got.
We? Who are you talking about?
My parents and I, of course. Who else? Anyway, we're planning on building a new house on that land. We already hired a contractor, so it's too late to back out now.
Do whatever you want.
That was easier than I thought. Thanks for the free land. I'm so happy that we're going to be living on it.
The funeral and memorials are all done. It must have been really hard on you. How are you feeling?
Thank you very much for helping out at the funeral. I think my dad would have been happy with all you've done for him.
No, I don't think he would have been happy right now.
What do you mean?
You're demolishing your dad's house and building another one?
Yeah, there are a lot of memories inside that house. But my sister-in-law and my husband are building a new house on the land.
First they destroy your house, and then they steal your land. It's under their name now?
They didn't steal it from me. We're all gonna live there, so I put it under my husband's name. It just makes things easier.
They forced you into this, didn't they?
I'm sorry, what?
Your husband isn't who you think he is. He's seeing someone on the side.
That's not funny at all. Don't even joke about that, Bruno.
I'm sorry to tell you like this, but it's true. Your dad asked me to investigate them. I even have proof that he's been cheating on you.
No way.
I suspect that they're planning to kick you out of the house and the property once it's all done. He's most likely going to divorce you and marry the other woman.
Wait, that can't be true. Peter isn't like that. He'd never do that to me. He was there for me when my mother died. He shielded me from all the attacks from my relatives. My mother came from a wealthy background, and all her relatives were so scary in their pursuit of her money and her share of their estate. In the end, to appease everyone, we gave it all away. They left us alone after that. But that doesn't change the fact that Peter was there for me and helped me through it all.
That was all a part of his plan to get you to trust him. He was playing the long game.
What? It was all a plan?
Your father overheard him talking to his sister once. It was before he was hospitalized. He went to a cafe one day and saw them there.
That can't be.
He didn't have the heart to tell you at the time, but he told me everything during one of my visits. In the very last meeting, he told me to look after you, and I made him a promise that I would do so.
That's a lie. You're lying to me.
I wish it was, but it's all true.
He was tricking me since the very beginning?
Peter saw how much your mother left and thought that your dad had the same amount. That was when he started his scheming.
I can't believe this. But if what you say is true, then very soon I'm going to be kicked out and he's going to file for divorce. That would mean that I would have nothing. I won't have anywhere to go. I can't deal with all this at once right now. This is too hard.
Don't worry, everything's gonna be alright. I made a promise to your dad, but even if I didn't, I'd still do everything in my power to protect you.
Thank you. But why would you do all this for me?
I've had a crush on you ever since we were young, and even now I still love you.
Even now? Even though I'm married?
I can't help it. I never had the courage to tell you how I felt. I was always scared that I'd lose your friendship. I was fine with just being your friend and having you close to me. But then that guy came in and swept you off your feet before I could even tell you my feelings. I was mad at myself for not being there for you earlier. I felt like I let you down, so I started to distance myself from you. But when I heard that he was really scheming against you, I got mad and swore that I'd make sure he can't hurt you.
This is all a little much to take in right now.
I know, but there's no need for you to be worried. Everything is going to be okay.
It's already too late. All the paperwork and the filing has already been done. The property is already under his name. In the eyes of the law, there's nothing that we can do.
I wasn't thinking about getting the property back.
What? Then what are we supposed to do?
Your father and I came up with a plan of our own. Everything has already been put into place. We just have to start the process. I won't let anything bad happen to you, I promise.
Hey, Carmen! I think you've overstayed your welcome. It's time for you to leave. What are you talking about? The new house will be finished soon, and Peter wants to get rid of old baggage before our family moves in. Get it? And just to let you know, Peter doesn't love you anymore. His true love is someone who he dated a long time ago. He reconnected with hers, so you need to get out of the way. Don't get in the way of their happiness and our new house. That means he cheated on me. Cheated on you? No, that's wrong. It's the other way around. He always loved her. You're the one that's the side piece. You need to know your place. Don't even think about alimony. You're not going to get any.
When a married man cheats on his wife with another woman, the wife gets alimony.
Don't be stupid and spew that kind of nonsense. He liked her first. You're the other woman. Get that through that thick head of yours. He has no feelings for you at all, but you have money, so that's why he married you. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. This was all my idea. I'm the one that came up with this plan.
It was you. You thought of all this?
Yes, I'm the mastermind behind it all. I'm never going to see you again very soon, so I'm going to tell you everything. I've known you for a while now. To be exact, I'm a friend of one of your relatives on your mom's side. I thought you were loaded, but you had less money than I thought. That's why I thought it would be best to just take small amounts of money at a time.
That's why you kept asking for $300?
Yes, I wanted to get as much out of you as I could. $300 isn't so much that you would say no right away.
You fox. Everything is your fault. You did this just to get close to me? You're a horrible person. Don't you feel bad at all for doing this to me?
None at all. You're the one that was stupid enough to fall into my trap. You should have been more careful and less trusting. It's a tough world out there. You gotta be smart if you want to get ahead.
That's right. Lucky for me that my dad and my friend were there to help me. I need to thank you for taking that land off of my hands. That land comes with a property tax of $70,000. I could never afford that.
$70,000?
Yes. Everything's been transferred to Peter's name, so it's his responsibility to pay it. There's something called an inheritance tax as well, and since I didn't sell the property to Peter, he needs to pay that as well. But I'm sure you knew all that already since you're so smart.
Well, I didn't. I thought he'd just get it for free. $70,000 is too much. The new house alone cost over $500,000. There's no way he can afford that. And my family can't afford to help him anymore. We all pitched in for that house. With the property tax, we won't be able to make our mortgage payments. It's too much. We can't afford it.
$70,000 for a piece of land is actually quite cheap if you think about it. I didn't even want to inherit it, so I'm really glad that you guys took it off of my hands.
What? What do you mean you didn't want to inherit it?
Well, the neighbor next to us lost his parents a long time ago, but he lives and works out of state. He hasn't been back to the property in a very long time. So he sort of let the place deteriorate. It's gotten to be quite a mess. The son is also my childhood friend. He came back recently and visited my father in hospital. They had a discussion about the property, and my friend decided to turn the property into a dairy ranch.
What the hell? A dairy ranch?
They already applied for a permit, and it was approved a few days ago. They're going to start setting up everything this month, and they're going to move about 200 cows in next month. At least that's what I heard so far. Anyway, our property is small compared to the neighbors. Even when your new house is finished, I don't think it'll be really pleasant to live there. It's going to be quite noisy and smelly. Will you guys be okay?
Of course we won't be. Who'd be okay with living next door to cows? Why the hell would they want to build a dairy farm there in the first place?
Well, my friend is in the agriculture industry and his parents aren't around anymore. There's a bunch of cows that are in need of a new home. Just when my friend left to survey the property, another neighbor saw him and they got to chatting. Turns out the other neighbor is an experienced cow farmer too. The neighbor said that he's willing to look after the cows for a share in the profits. All the paperwork is in order, and there's even a person who'll be there to look after the cows. Everything's going very smoothly.
That's not fair. No one asked us.
No one needed to ask you. As for Peter's girlfriend, I already knew about her. In fact, I have evidence of the cheating, pictures, and even video. My friend introduced me to a lawyer. The lawyer already worked on the case and filed it today. We've already found a good number for alimony, not to mention the division of assets.
What? You have a lawyer? And evidence? When were you able to get that?
The lawyer said that it would be possible for me to get quite a lot from him.
We can also prove that you planned all of this thanks to the conversation that we just had. Thanks for telling me everything, Penny. You can't use this conversation as evidence. I won't allow it. You don't have my permission to show anyone. I don't need your permission. All text messages and chat histories can be used as evidence in court. That can't be. I've worked so hard. We waited for 3 years to finally reap the results of our plans. How could you spoil it in just a few weeks? That just shows you that you shouldn't come up with evil schemes. They all come back to bite you in the end. Now you're thousands of dollars in debt and you're living next door to a dairy farm. I'm so glad I won't be with you. Carmen, listen, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have tried to trick you. It was all my fault. I take everything back. I'll even give you all the money that I borrowed. Please make it all go away. Save us. If you don't, Peter's gonna be in a lot of trouble. Wow, you really have a lot of gall to ask me that after the way you've treated me. Why should I help you anyway? We are nothing to each other. No, please. I hate milk. After that conversation, my ex-husband tried his best to squirm out of things, but there was no way of getting away. And that was just the beginning for him. I heard that he tried to sell the house before it was completed. But when potential buyers heard that a dairy farm was going to be built close to the house, everyone withdrew their offers. With property tax, my alimony, and the mortgage, he and his family were all thousands of dollars in debt. He came to me crying about his troubles, but I didn't care. I quickly shut the door in his stupid face. I don't feel sorry for him. Actually, I don't feel any type of emotion toward him at all now. In the end, Peter's girlfriend ended up leaving him as well. She wasn't going to stay with a penniless boyfriend shackled with debt. His whole family ended up moving back into their old, dilapidated house while he desperately tried to sell off his new one. Each and every one of them are barely scraping by. All their money goes towards paying Peter's debts. As for me, Bruno and I started going out, and I couldn't be happier. We've even moved in together. It seems a little fast, but he takes very good care of me and I of him. It'll only be a matter of time before we get married, I think. We've definitely been talking about it. I think that my parents in heaven would probably be very happy with how things have turned out for me. I like to think that they've been watching over me. Thanks for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe for more videos.